Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Demon Hunter skill video. We are now gonna take a look at our third skill that we get in our archery class, which is Cluster Arrow. Fire a cluster arrow that explodes for 200% weapon damage on fire into a series of additional miniature bombs that explode for 100% damage on fire. Huh. Oh, god damn it. It costs us metric tons of hatred, by the way. It costs 50, but this actually reduces the cluster arrows cost by 10, so it's actually only costs 40. There you go, the miniature bomb. That's what I was trying to show you, but whatever. Dazzling arrow. Enemy hit by the grenades have a 55% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds. We are not going to see that because everything dies in one hit. Oh, it actually looks different. That's pretty cool. But yeah.
Not enough hatred.
Oh. White grenades. Oh, awesome. And there's no repletion. Whatever the chest is called. God damn it. Alright. So next, we have shooting stars. Instead of releasing grenades, shoots up 3 rockets at nearby enemies, dealing 175% weapon damage as physical. You see the rockets? I don't. Ah, okay, you mean those red things? Those are not rockets. Let's see how many cluster arrow shots we can do to kill a nightmare siege breaker. One, 2, 3. Probably 4. Or not. 5. So, yeah, that cluster arrow, you can barely see it. Maelstrom, instead of releasing grenades, the cluster release shadow energy that deals 145% weapon damage as targeted to nearby enemies. You will gain 4% of the damage as HP. They just disappears. Wonderful. Oh, not even an animation or an effects to make them go away. Shadow energy? No shadow energy? Well, you already seen it. Cluster bombs. Go away. Launch the cluster through the air, dropping bombs in a straight line that each explode for 230% weapon damage at fire. So good. An even better ability. So yeah, this ability is much better used in boss fights simply because the boss is bigger, and every single grenade would explode on them, doing 230% weapon damage. So this ability would be much better used in large boss fights. Definitely not Diablo though, because Diablo's kind of small in comparison to the other two bosses. So this would not be a good ability to use on him. Last one, Loaded for Bear. Increase the damage of the explosion at the impact location to 290%. Weapon damage is fire. So the initial damage is now increased. There you go. Doesn't look any different though. The grenade damage does not increase, just the initial damage, by the way. If you have to use this, I would say use cluster bombs. But not a lot of people actually use cluster arrows for obvious reasons. It does cost 50 hatred. That's way too much. Even with my skill to reduce it by 10, it's still way too much for the amount of damage that it does. Cluster bomb is okay in boss fights, but you have to be like really good at aiming it so that every single bomb would hit them, or the majority of the bombs would hit the boss to actually make this skill useful. So yeah, but honestly though, don't use it. It's just a very difficult skill to actually use. And I don't want this. I actually want, where is it? Preparation with backup plan. There we go. Anyways, so when we get back, we'll take a look at our last and final skill that we get in archery, which is Rain of Vengeance.